Alright boys, welcome back, and we got ourselves the second half. So let's have a look to see what way our team is looking. That was a voice crack, I think. And Gohan is taking obviously the most of the damage, which is not surprising. The least, maybe 2-3 supers. So it's gonna be busting. Be brilliant. Alright, so I said we get straight into it, and I probably should have memorized the path, which I've already forgotten. But it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and do this fight right here because out of these two fights it's the easiest. So let's get straight into it. That's it. This is the way we're going to do this fight right here. Nothing too crazy. Although I feel like as if you could take off the Gohan for a wee bit extra more points. And I'm going to try that. I'm going to do that for one time and no other time. And have a look at him, just double check. And yeah, no, there is definitely some increased damage buffing with this guy. So yeah, I just need to double check for that. But other than that, I say we get straight into it. And the way you do this fight here is you get rid of Golden Frieza, Whis, Beerus, Buuhan, Janemba, chilled, easy enough fight. So I say we get straight into it. And coming out of that fight, how are we looking? Without the Gohan, 2 million. Full kill, then again it's an easy enough fight, so it doesn't really matter too much. So let's move on. Next fight gonna be not this one. I don't know. Let me double check because again, as I said, I've already forgotten. So you know, we're gonna go ahead and go forward here because yes. So let's get into it. And this is where we're gonna keep this here. Nothing too crazy. Nappa's already almost got a super, so whether or not he'll get it off is another question. However, I said we get straight into it. The way you do this fight here is you just take the Broly. I'm not even gonna be bothered to try, although it's a possibility I could, but I'd rather just be safe. So, you get rid of the tag droids. Then, actually no, I'm gonna try. Do this here formation if you are not sure of what the hell to do. My 13. Then you get then you get Cell Black Broly. That's the way you do this fight if you are not safe with the Broly fight, with the Broly. Otherwise, if you are feeling slightly adventurous, go for Broly, then Mai, then 13. Cell Black. This is the way I'm gonna do it, but again, do the other one if you're not too sure. So let's get into it and see how well we do. Coming out of that fight, how are we looking? In all honesty, that wasn't too bad. We just narrowly avoided his super. So again, if you want to play it safe, definitely do the first formation. Droids Mai, 13 Cell, Black Broly. However, I managed to somehow avoid his super attack, so it's all good. So, let's really keep moving on, because again, I had a lot of supers, so yeah, let's move on. Next fight gonna be this one right here, because look at it, it's easy. This one is just no, and this one is just no. Because you have to deal with this fight, or this fight, which is not a good thing. No, this is why we're gonna keep the fight right here, nothing too crazy. But again, I think for like the easy fights, I can just take off the Gohan. For like the easier fights, although yes, he will get healed. However, it doesn't matter if he's going to be taking a lot of damage. So I've ever get as much points as I possibly can at the moment. So yeah, let's move on. The way you do this fight is give her Tapion, Goku Baby, Goku, Boo, and then Rildo. That's the way you do this fight. So let's get into it. Coming out of that fight, how well we looking? 5.6 million, obviously not too bad. Easy in the fight. So let's move on. Next fight going to be right in front of us. Or is it over here, or is it over here? I don't know. The only thing I know is that we're going to end up with this fight right here. But where we get to that fight is another question. Let me be back in a second, because again, I've already forgotten. Okay, so you know, I figured it out. It's going to be this fight right here. However, if you are not feeling it, don't do this fight, but you can if you want to. Go for this fight. It's a bit easier. And the way you do this fight here is you get rid of Tien, then you get rid of Krillin, Yajirobe, Yamcha, Piccolo, then the Yamcha. This is the way you do this here. If you really want to be safe and just get to the points secured, this is the way you do this fight here. Otherwise, I'm gonna go with this one, and let's see how well we do. And this is the way we're gonna do this fight right here. Again, there is like one or two. Actually, there's only one green, but it's at LF. So again, I'm gonna be cautious. If you are not feeling that you are going to be safe, definitely take off a blue. Take off a blue, like Nappa. Take off Nappa for the Bird Coup. That's the way I say you do that, if you want to be safe. I'm going to keep it like this here and see how well we do. But definitely take off Nappa for Berku if you're going to be feeling unsafe. So let's get into it. The way you do this fight right here is you get rid of these two first, then you get rid of the Trunks. Then you get rid of this Vegeta, get rid of this Vegeta, this Trunks, and this Vegeta here. That's the way you do this here. So I said we get straight into it. And the way we get out of this fight is going to be looking... What direction? Goten, yeah. No, as I said, this was not... as I did say, if you really wanted to be safe, definitely take off the Nappa. But Goten took a massive toll, like Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, no, we're going to be needing to heal him soon enough. So let's... Still didn't get the full kill, but I'm not surprised about it. So let's move on. Next fight going to be this one right up here, which is easy enough. We can take out the Goten, so it's not too bad. We're going to do this fight right here. Actually, wait, no, swap these about, so that way we get the full coverage of the board. Yeah, like this here. And I forgot to switch them back to Blast, which, to be honest, is probably a better thing, but yeah, no, doesn't matter, it's fine. We deal with it. This is the way we do this fight right here. This Kaioken Goku is going to be buffing everybody here within his line, so yeah. This is the way we're going to do this here, let's get into it. The way we do this fight is you get rid of the tag droids, get rid of Tapion, 13, this Cooler, 17 in black. This is the way so we do this here, so let's get into it. Come on, that fight, how well are we looking? Alright, 7.6, easy enough fight. Full kills, let's move on. Next fight going to be right in front of you. Because this one is just a no-go, and this one is also a no-go. So, yeah, let's go. Yeah, no, this is where I'm going to have this fight right here. Again, I'm going to try and get this Goten healed like mad. I'm being serious. I'm going to get him absolutely juiced with heals. So, yeah, this is the way we do this fight, so let's get into it. The way you do this fight is you get rid of Tapion, Goku Baby, Goku Boo, and then Rildo. Easy enough, so let's get into it. And coming into this fight, how are we looking? If it will load. Okay, Goten's healing up a bit, 6 mil. That's pretty good, not too bad. Let's move on. Next fight gonna be right in front of us again. Because this fight, you can do but no. And this one is just no. So yeah, might as well just go for this one. And let's see how we do. We're gonna have this fight right here. Again, I want to try and get as many of the buffs used as I possibly can. So this is why I'm gonna do this here, so move on. And the way you do this fight is just the same we did last time, which is just do this here combination of attack orders. So I said we get straight into it. Oh, come on, off fight, how are we looking? 9 mil, easy, full kill, not too shabby. Let's move on. Next fight gonna be this 5-5 stage right here, because this one you can do, but I'd rather not. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this one here and see how well we do. Alright, so yeah, this is the way we're gonna have this fight right here. Again, there isn't too much. I would put on the Goten, but I'd rather save him than kill him. There is like 3 greens in the team, so I might just take him off and see how well we do. Is he gonna die? I'm hoping not, but he might, so let's move on. The way you do this fight right here is you get rid of this Gohan and then you get rid of Goten. You're gonna get hit by Super Saiyan 3 regardless, so it doesn't matter. Get rid of Gotenks, get rid of this Trunks, this Goku, and then this Goku. So this is the way you do this here. But even I'm not too sure, because I have not faced this fight in a long time, because I've always tried to avoid it because of the Super Saiyan 3, so yeah, let's move on. Coming out of this fight, how well are we looking? Okay, 9.6, Goten still living. I got the full kill, and we avoided his super attack just narrowly. So yeah, definitely the better formation you could have think of, so let's move on. Next fight gonna be this one right here, which is not too bad, it's not too bad. So yeah, let's move on. Yeah, that's the way I said we do this fight right here. I wouldn't say it's optimal, but it's point heavy, and it's the way I kind of half want to do this here for as long as I possibly can with this team here. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, and the way you do this fight is you get rid of Cooler. Actually, no, if you can. Now, if you can, this is not saying you can, but if you can, get rid of these two first and then get rid of the Cooler. Get rid of the Vegito, Black, and then Goku. But otherwise, get rid of Whis first, then the Cooler, then the Spears. But I'm going to try this here and see how well we do. If Goten dies, Goten dies. If not, that's well and good. Let's move on. Come on, let's fight. How are we looking? Is he alive? Okay. And yep, no, he's still alive. 10 million points, and I think we avoided everybody, so that's pretty good. So let's move on. We got about 3 supers here, so let's go. Next fight gonna be right in front of us. Because this fight is, I mean, you can. And this fight is just no. You avoid this fight altogether. Again, if you don't want to face this fight, I understand. Because you're gonna have to eat this stun regardless. So if you want to go for this fight, by all means go for it. And you know, I'm gonna go for this fight as well. But for some reason, if you want to go for this fight, go right ahead. Then you get rid of, the way you do this is get rid of this Gohan. If you can kill him first turn and then the Broly in the first turn, go right ahead. But leave him. Leave this Broly to the end. Then you get rid of this Ku. Get rid of this Broly, this Goten. Then the Broly, then the Goku. Or if you want to swap around the Goku and the Broly, go right ahead. But this is the way I say you do this fight here if you don't want to do this here. Otherwise, let's get straight into the Fusion Warrior. Okay, so this is the way we're going to have this fight right here. I mean, it's good, but again, without the Goten it's going to be slightly difficult, I would say, but it's not going to be too difficult, so let's move on. And the way you do this fight here is you get rid of this Gogeta first. Get rid of him immediately. Then you get rid of Oob. Get rid of this Gogeta, Kefla. Then Gotenks and Vegito. This is the way I say you do this here, but if you want to swap around the Vegito and the Gotenks, go right ahead, this is why I'm going to do this here. Other than that, the rest of the team, like Gogeta, Maju, Kefla, and Gogeta, this is the way you always have to do them, so let's move on. Come on, this fight, how well are we looking? Alright, 10.9 million, that's crazy, and we didn't, I'm sorry, that's a slither of fucking health, are you mad? Are you mad? A slither of health? I mean, I wanna fucking shoot you, you bitch. That's actually disgraceful, that's a full kill in my book. Fucking no other way. So let's move on. Next fight gonna be this 5 fist stage right here because this 3 fist you can't do, but if you went for the middle fight, this is just a no-go. So I'd rather get points, so let's get into this here. Alright, so this is the way we're gonna have this fight right here. I'm just gonna move Nappa in here. That's the way we're gonna do this here. Again, it's not optimal to have this Goten here. I'm just gonna put him here because I can. So that's how we move on. And the way you do this fight is you get rid of this Broly, then you get rid of Frieza. You get rid of Borgos, Raditz, Shugesh, and then the Bardock. This is the way you do this here, so let's get straight into it. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Everybody is grandioso, 14.7 million, full kill, easy stuff. And for the last fight, we can do this here, or you could do this here, but I'm going right in front of us because it's a lot easier. Alright, so yeah, this is the way we're going to have this fight right here for the final fight. So, yeah, nothing too much of an explanation, just let's get going. This fight is you get rid of this Gogeta, get rid of this Gogeta, get rid of the... Actually, what? To be fair, I'm probably actually going to be back in a second. I'm going to switch the Gohan around, but to do this formation right here, this is the way you do this here. But I'm going to be back and switch the Gohan around. The final fight, how well are we looking? 18 million, full kill, 300cc secured in the bag. Everybody's still alive, shockingly. So yeah, how many points do we end off here? I think it's about like, what, 19, 20, 120 million? 123 million. Nice. Let's see, whereabouts that ends off in our board of leaders. 549. I will take it for a Sun Family team, I will definitely take it. Top 1000 is probably still, like, yeah, androids. You actually got the 17 Zenkais, that's fair enough, that's fair enough. Once you got him Zenkai, you knew for a fact you were not going to stop him. Oh, is this androids or is this movies? That is still androids, that's fair enough. Androids is absolutely going bombastic up here. Like, that's actually mad. It's a lot of stuff. Oh, hey, there's Raditz. Or is this a random team? This is a random Haas team. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, no, it's mostly just androids up here with the one odd team. But yeah, no, other than that, hope you did enjoy. I shall see you all in the next video.